in the book. Through old broken baby window. You see a picture of us together. You could be walking down the street. You should get a chance to meet. But that same old smile, we can figure out a way. So we turn the clock, cause we won't let ourselves stop. We'll spin on a minute, we started up a brand new day. Turn the clock on the way back. I wonder if she'll take it back. I'm thinking in a brand new day. You hear that? Thinking of a brand new day. I think we all need to hear that song and pay attention to those lyrics for sure. How is everyone doing? And welcome to another exciting episode of CertaPro Painters, Oklahoma City presents Montez at Midday. I'm your host, Dre Montez, and if it's your first time tuning in, thank you so much. What a peak boy. What a peak boy. There it is. Hope everyone had a great weekend, fantastic weekend. Summer came back without telling us, didn't it? Huh? Just out of nowhere. 98 degrees. I love the way the weathermen here play with that. Oh, things got a little humid here today in the St. Louis area. Really? A little humid. Folks had to move their concerts indoors, things of that nature. You had to adjust the day. Humidity is a different type of level. You can't get comfortable when it's humid. It's impossible. People get too close to you, hair get on you, bugs out of nowhere, kids, it's sticky. You got to shower in 15 minutes. You don't know what to eat, when it's going to cool off. You done already took your AC out the window. But one thing didn't happen, folks. We did not have any domestic problems doing football yesterday at all. Is that something to be proud of? It is. We don't have many celebratory moments anymore, but the ones we do have, I think we ought to appreciate it for sure. I really do. If you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. Special birthday shout out to the crew. Man Cave members for life. May he rest easy. My brother Q. Brother Jay, fellow Bronco fan down in Tampa, Florida. Happy birthday. He's 55, y'all. Double nickel. And also to my dude, Slick. Already the Double Nickel Club is in the building. All three of my boys. Happy birthday to you, fellas. I'm next on the docket, people. I'm next on the docket to hit the 5-5. Double nickel, as the kids call it. I'm next on the docket. What shall we do? What do you do for your 55th? What do you do? You have theme parties. You run a party bus and go day drinking, or you just go out to dinner. You do things with your folks, your kids, your grandbabies. What do you do on your 55th? Double nickel. Most people say, do what you want to do. I've been doing that for quite some time. Let's try some other options out there. And also, happy anniversary to my dude, Vinny and Lily. Happy anniversary to you guys. Good friend of the show and good friends of the neighborhood in South City. Trying to line it up correctly. Vinny's actually going to come on the show. We're going to do a cooking show. We're going to have a camera on Vinny as he's in the kitchen preparing a meal. Okay? We're going to break bread together here on the show of one of Vinny's authentic meals. We got that coming up very, very soon. Well, before the season is done. If you're off today, you did something right, didn't you? Finally, you did something right. When you have Mondays off, you have no excuse why nothing is being done. Nothing. Not one excuse for anything at all. Got to give a special shout out to one of our sponsors here, Fairway Automotive. Yeah, several locations to serve you. They have a new location now, kids, at 11711 Baptist Church Road. At 11711 Baptist Church Road. We got Fairway Automotive. which I believe there's 6 locations. Wow, they're getting things done. Shout out to the crew at all the Fairway automotive locations as well. And their new location, it is 11711 Baptist Church Road. Stop by, say hello. It's time to get them cars checked out. Get them cars, no excuse. Go get it checked out. Stop listening to other people about your car. Well, I had the same car, so when that happens, this was going on. Go to the people that know how to do stuff. Let's stop asking our friends, well, my shoulder hurt right here. What does this mean? Is your friend a doctor? Go to the people that know what they're doing. Go to them people. Them people know what they're doing. They're not going to lead you wrong. They're not going to lead you wrong at all for sure. But what a weekend we had, good people. What a good weekend. How do you plan your weekend? Do you start planning your weekend on Wednesday? Depending on what's in your pocket. I feel you. How about do you plan your weekend spontaneously? Just whatever happens, it's going to happen. We're going to do it that way. Because every time I try to do it another way, things go different. So to the spontaneous people, what is the wildest thing you've done and still had fun? Spontaneous. Spontaneity, entertainment. When's the last time you did that? And would you recommend that? One night stands do not count as that either. Good try, people. Good try. We're not reaching for you on that level, but I feel where you're at. But on the note of that, spontaneity entertainment is the best. When you're going on a morning walk or early grocery store trip, and you happen to come across a cookout, and you see one person there you know. Hey, come on in and have a drink. And you end up standing there 3-4 hours, have the time of your life. Things of that nature. You didn't plan that, but it just happened. Now, the things that we do plan and they don't go as planned, we get a toot, don't we? We get a toot right away. We get a toot. But no problem at all. The weekends are what we make them to be. Whether you're a sports person, family-oriented, getting things done around the house, or you just don't give a damn. Either way, this wasn't a pretty bad weekend at all. There was a lot going on in the St. Louis area, lots of concerts and shows and music festivals and different events to go to, getting the kiddies out the house. It was something for everyone to do. And that's a good thing. And there's something for everyone to do. When it's just 1 or 2 things to do and you got an age gap in the house that's pretty off, kind of makes things a little bit uncomfortable. But I think they do a pretty good job in this city and the surrounding areas of providing entertainment for the whole family. And you guys know I'm big on this thing where kids don't have nothing to do. And I'm really concerned about that age bracket. Hear me out now. 18 to 25. They have nothing to do. Not every kid wants to smoke weed and drink. Not every kid want to go to a club. We need something for these kids to do. They got this thing that's it's trendy now. Check it out this afternoon on your own leisure. Soft clubbing. Soft clubbing. All you bars and restaurants that are screaming you're slow all the time, why don't you reach out to them at 18 to 25? They're not coming in there to drink. They're doing other things. And they're bringing groups of people who have what? Parents with what? Money. What? But the parents do what? Drink. This could be a win-win if done right. This could be a win-win if done right. Again, it's called soft clubbing. Check it out, soft clubbing. Seems as though fans are not the only ones that enjoy themselves and they go to sporting events, especially baseball games. I think I've been to more out of the major sports, the 4, but NASCAR is still a sport. Damn right it is. I've been to more NASCAR races than baseball games and football games. But of the 4 major sports, I've been to more baseball games than football games. It's great to see former players sitting with the people. We know they can get in the box and be on the TV, all on the stage. We get all of that. But when we see a player, may not have played for our team, but we admired the way they played the game. It's just something about them, the way they played the game. And they retire. And they come to the game, and they sit with the people. And they get to be a part of the people, traditions in that part of the ballpark. Anthony Rizzo. Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. I'm a Cardinal fan to the end of time. But there's some players out there we just admire about the way they play the game, they swagger, the way they interact with the people. Anthony Rizzo is one of them. This man just recently retired, goes up in Wrigley, in the bleachers, where the people at, huh? Where the hard-earned money at, where opinions matter in baseball, the bleachers. This man almost caught a home run. Look at him, man. Look here. I really do have a book. I'm going to get out my book. I'm going to write your name down in it, Anthony Rizzo, and I'm going to put OK by your name in my book. That way, you're okay in my book. There's some good people out here, man. There's some good people out here doing some great things. Not everything makes the television or the news or the front page or social media or it's clickbait. But there's some great things going on. And when I heard this story, it just made me there are some good people out here. As we all know who the GOAT is in basketball. I wish you would say he's still playing. I wish you would. It's my Michael Jordan. Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Talking about him. His house outside of Chicago has been on the market for quite some time. It was finally picked up by a real estate developer by the name of John Cooper. $9.6 million. Let me get that. Let me get all of that player. We're talking about the famed estate house we've all seen on television. Not Robin Leach's Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. No, not that show. But we've seen it. 9.6 million, basketball court, movie theater, you name it. What people like that type of money should have at home. Everything they need not to what? Leave the house. 23 on the gate. Iconic driveway, the view, just in awe. John Cooper invited 30 inner city basketball players. Come on, hang out. Come on, let's hang out. Come on now. See, it would have made the front page of one of them kids been shot. And nobody talked about that when good deeds are done. If it would have been a fight on the property, it'd have made the front page. But when good deeds are done, they go long and far and unnoticed. But the people out there know how to get it out there, don't they? Oh, tell me. It's Monday, people, and I hope you had a good weekend. How did your sports team do this weekend? Yes, as you can tell, it is Furniture Moving Monday. We're going to move some furniture today for sure. We're going to get some things off our chest. We're amongst people that we care about and care about us. We can get it off our chest. I made the comment Saturday night. I think a very good thing to be started, sports therapy clubs. There's no TV, no music, just a great setting and lighting and a couch and walking space. Because you got to pace the older you get, you got to walk when you got to get things to say. You got to walk it off. You just can't sit there. You got to get up and walk it off. We're beyond the hands on the head. The hands on the hip. We cannot do the Forrest Gump in public. Especially turning your hands, your wrist sideways. No. We got to stand up, got to walk it out. And let us vent for 22 minutes. That's all the time we get. Would you sign up for that? If I found a place for us to go, and we get 22 minutes in that to just let it all out. Let it out. Just let it go. We get to go every Monday. Every Monday we get to go. Just get out. We're not talking about money. We're not talking about scanning your eye, QR code this. No, we're going to have a location. We're going to go in and we're just going to let it go. Who's coming with? Who's coming? Dorothy, bring your green hat. There you go. We need that. A good vent goes a long way. A good vent goes a long way. Again, if you're just joining us, thank you and happy Monday. Shout out again to the birthday double nickel crew. My brother Q, want something to Bulldog. Rest easy, brother. My brother Jay from the Man Cave, fellow Bronco fan down in Tampa, Flow Rider, and my dude Robert, a.k.a. Slick. Happy double nickel fellas. I'm next. What if I bring 55 strippers in here on my birthday? You're not 21 anymore, Dre. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Oh, those were the days, wasn't it? Those were the good old days. The days of yesteryear. Oh, my God. You say strip club around your friends that are over 45, they look at you like something wrong. What? You still do that? Who said you should stop? I don't know what a strip club did to you. Tell me how the strip club hurt you. Use your words. Tell me, and I want eye contact. You ever tell people, hey, I want to go to the strip club? They look at you like something wrong. You go to those places? Yeah, they're phenomenal. Okay. All right. I have a question. No, last week we had a question. I don't know if you all did your homework assignment, but I posed a question to the menfolk. Who hurt you? What are you chasing? And who are you running from? Those are the questions I posed last week to the menfolk. I had a couple people that followed the show that ran into me over the weekend, put me to the side and told me. A majority of people said they don't know what they're running from and didn't know they was chasing anything. Who hurt you? One fella told me his entire family, they lied to him his whole life about everything. That's got to be painful right there. When the people who supposed to love and care for you have been responsible for the hell and damages that you have today, and nobody has said a thing, but it's your fault. Okay. Also to make the list, this is a question for any coach or player at home, and to anyone that listens in the professional realm. Do you discuss penalties and errors during the week getting prepared for the game? Do you emphasize the mistakes you made the previous game because of penalties and errors? Is that discussed, or are you to the point they know what they did? If it's an excessive amount of errors or penalties, we talking. With technology today, you can go to the exact moment. You can change the camera angle. You can zoom in. You can zoom out. You can rewind it. You can pause it. You can put it in slow motion. The same time I'm doing that, I'm looking at said player. But I'm not getting any answers. Coaches don't have nothing to say. Film don't lie, and God don't lie. But every week we're going through the same situation where people just don't get. How are you doing the same thing over and over and don't understand that it's wrong? I think some people are put into sports as a way to get their ass out the house. I think parents are forcing their kids out there just to get out there. Go do something. Non-athletic kids out there. We have NARPs pushing NARPs. non-athletic real people, they do exist among us. I told you that spaceship left some people here. You have to complain. It's some people that say things and you just, what did you just say? Okay. Before we get done with the list, I saw this, I guess, yesterday. People that are 40 years old, they're having a hard time with this right here. And then we're going to get into it. If you're 40 and don't have kids, if you're 40 and never been married, it's okay, guys. It's okay. We support you. It's okay. It's okay. They're stressing, guys. The 40-year-olds are stressing. They family and they friends pressure them. Get married, have a baby. Get married, have a baby. Get married. You do it. People who have kids and have been married, who have friends that are 40 that have never been married and don't have kids, we probably give them the best damn advice known to man, don't we? By the way, if your name and number gets called, pick up the phone. Well, boys and girls, I think it's about that time to start one of my favorite portions of the show. It's becoming a fan favorite of mine. Brought to you by St. Louis Best Moving, LLC. It's Furniture Moving Monday time. I'm quite sure somebody at work went through it this morning. Somebody said something to you this morning at work. You probably said, Todd, I got time for your bullshit today. Now, you've been warned. During football season, you only get one morning at work on Monday. One. I got the water fountain, coffee maker, parking lot, bathroom, off limits. I'm not responsible. Not responsible for what's going to transpire in there. Not at all. Not responsible at all. But Furniture Moving Monday is it was pretty bad this weekend. It was a lot of wild things happened this weekend. A lot of wild things happened this weekend for sure in the world of sports. And you have to contain your composure when you're being a part of something that you cannot have in the effect of the outcome. There's nothing a fan at home that you can do at home to get your team in a better situation. There is nothing that can be done. There you go. There is nothing that can be done. But we, as fans, the jersey, the socks, the pregame meal, the in-game meal, the drink, how everything must be positioned. I mean, we go that deep. Those of you know who I are. There are a lot of us out there that do this. We do things a particular way to ensure that our team is going to win. Sometimes it goes our way. Sometimes it doesn't. Oh, boy. This was the college football top 10. This is our new college football top 10 as of today. The Ohio State University, Penn State, LSU, Miami, UGA or Georgia, Oregon or Oregon, Florida State, Texas, Illinois, Texas A&M, and honorable mention, MIZ, ZOU, number 23. You can take it how you want to. You can take words of anyone that doesn't watch college football and they tell you things like, 2 losses ain't that bad. You still got the whole season. See, people like that, you must distance yourself from. Just got to Heisman pose them. Just if people only knew what football fans go through on Monday. Mondays are brutal. Brutal. If you college football, Sundays could be brutal. Sundays could be brutal. They really can't. But that right there was a college football top 10. Speaking of college football, we did our very first college football show this past weekend. Ray Cruz and I, the College Football Breakdown, which we bring to you each and every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, breaking out all the college football games of the day, leading you all the way up to kickoff. But we did not start. Had a few things going on that were out of our control. And we don't know about this Saturday yet due to traveling situation because Ray is going to the football game this weekend. So we gotta see how his tailgating schedule is going to go from there. But I will let you guys know by Friday show if we will have a show on Saturday or not. And it was also the very first time that we did our college football postgame show. That we did Iceberg Coolers Presents Six Pack Saturday. That was a lot of fun. It's just me talking about the 6 games that we had on the schedule and tell you what I saw and what I thought. So do a little recap of that. Find that game real quick. Again, I keep I write all my notes down. I'm old school. But the show on Saturday was Six Pack Saturday, and we talked about Clemson at Georgia Tech. That game, we kind of talked a little bit about Georgia Tech last week when I mentioned to you that Georgia Tech is not what Georgia Tech was working on behind the scenes. It's starting to show. It's starting to show. That was a damn good game against Clemson. But Georgia Tech, that was a wild game. Very wild game. Could have went either way, but Georgia Tech was hitting him in the mouth all day. Another great game we had Uga at Tennessee. Oh, boy. Tennessee had a quarterback called Nico I'm-a-leaving. He left Tennessee, who's now 3-0. He said, I'm going to go to UCLA. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing, mama, daddy, grandma, grandpa, neighbor. I got this. He goes to UCLA, less money. They're 0-3. They done fired Deshaun Foster. Nico I'm-a-leaving, left Tennessee, would have been 3-0. What? He 0-3. But he made the best decision. Sometimes, let these babies decide and run their own life. Really? Really? Okay. Uga in Tennessee was one for the ages. It went down to the wire as we all thought that game would be. But for a minute, it was 21-7. Tennessee. But as my good friend Calabasas Jackson Muhammad III told me, Uga's a good second half team, Dre. We got this. Prideful. When you have faith and pride in your program and you hang in there and don't panic, I like that. USF at Miami. Oh, what did South Florida pose on the field this time? And the game was delayed damn near 2 hours due to lightning and inclement weather in the area. But did they pose? Did they do the U pose or something? Did they get on the field and pose when they beat Miami? Oh, Miami put that thing on them. Already. Arkansas at Ole Miss, another good game. Ole Miss came out and prevailed. Flow Ride at LSU. I'm with you, Brian Kelly. You win the game, you still got to report ask a dumbass question. Just some reporters just try to get clickbait and be known for reasons we don't know why. Florida played a good game. But 5 interceptions, you can't win like that, son. You're not Big Ben Roethlisberger. You're not Drew. I'm the first $100 million NFL quarterback in the league, Bledsoe. No. DJ, you lagging away. We got to fix this, Florida. We got to fix this now. I don't like the memes. I don't like how we're being mocked. 20-10, ill-advised penalties. Not the inability to see a defense. They're wearing different colored jerseys. That's how you can tell them apart. But for some reason, we can't do that. Texas A&M at the Golden Domers. Notre Dame. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. How does an Aggie wave to you? That's not Notre Dame football. When you see programs doing things they're not accustomed to, the first thing we do is challenge the team. They're not tough enough. Coach not hard on them. They're not executing the plays. That's not Notre Dame football. No, y'all did this. You said when Marcus Freeman got the job, oh, he's so handsome. Look at his beautiful family. That's all y'all keep talking about. What you gonna do next, coach? Well, he's changing the culture in here. You know, he's letting the kids be the face of Notre Dame football. Where did that get you? Huh? Where did that get you? You sound like those parents. We're going to let the kids cook dinner tonight for us, Ted. Kids are 10 and 12. Breaking news. Sid and Nancy on their way to the hospital. They let their kids cook for them this evening. What? I'm all about doing things as family. Let's get some reality in this. And that's what we talked about on Six Pack Saturday, brought to you by Iceberg Cooler Concepts. Get yours today. I'm trying to maneuver the tablet, the laptop, the phone, the studio camera. I'm trying. I'm getting better at this. I'm trying. I keep trying to hire people, but they lazy. They don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. So that right there was college football Saturday. That was it. A lot of sideline stuff going on. There's a lot of things going on in locker rooms right now that, you know. So that's the QR code there for you, for your icebergcoolerconcepts.com. Also with the six-pack Saturday. You get a custom-made cooler or get it as it comes. It's all up to you. Get your cooler today. Great for camping and golf outings and in Soulard when you're taking a cruise. You just never know. But so there we go right there. So that was college football in a nutshell. I finished the show about 10:45 that night. Yeah, so I finished immediately. As soon as the last game ended with Notre Dame and Texas A&M, we did the show. And it, for a first show, I think it went pretty good, and the numbers are looking pretty good. Thank you all that tuned in, listened, and commented and shared. Appreciate it. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. By the way, on Friday, I had made a comment about going to the grocery store on Saturday mornings and Sunday mornings. If you're wearing sporting paraphernalia, no matter what the line is, if you have less than 5 items, you should be able to get front of the line privilege. Less than 5 items. For my college football fans that are going to the grocery store between 9 a.m. and 10:40, front of line privilege. 5 items on. 5 items or less, front of line privilege. Sorry, Miss Dorothy. Your lotto ticket's going to wait. You got to get this gentleman out of here. Sundays are just as important. You got folks that are leaving church at 11:30 instead of 12 that need to stop at the store to get something. Frontline privilege, especially if you're in a suit. Sunday's best. Nice lady dress. 5 items or less. On Sundays between 10:45 and 11:30, frontline privileges. We're going to get all major grocery stores and delis, boutiques, corner stores, all involved in liquor spots too. These are things we need to complete the mission. These are things that we need to complete mission, for sure. Moving right along, as I said, NFL Sunday did not disappoint in any way you can think of it. We all knew this was going to happen because it happens every year. A key injury. We know it every year. We lose somebody we don't want to lose. That's good for the game. That's good for the game. Put up good numbers when this individual plays, no matter what. Just good numbers, good person. Like to see them play. Well, it happened. Week 2, kids. Week 2 is in the books. Speaking of in the books, in the Friendlies Fantasy Football League, I and getting my ass beat 151 to 87. Oh my God. She had Dak Prescott, neighbors, the running back that killed me too. I'm like, what? I stand no shot at this, man. I had no shot at this. But it's out there. But that right there was the Friendly's Fantasy Football League update. Friendly's located at 3503 Roger Place. Your neighborhood bar. Good for those four-legged fur babies, for sure. But Sunday did not disappoint. So I had to go to the grocery store. I made it out there in top time. A couple people saw me walking. Dre, were you power walking? Of course. We have a schedule to keep, and I tend to stick by it. There you go. All right. There you go. That was it. Cleveland at Baltimore. If you're a Cleveland Brown fan, as my good friend D is, and D don't get butthurt, how for this long? You went out and gave money Montez at midday. How can I help you?
Carry on.
Again, back to what I was saying. Cleveland at Baltimore. How can we break down what the Cleveland Browns are doing? To think and believe, there are a couple of teams that thought this, and I always think this, that a 40-year-old quarterback, I had said coming in, Joe Flacco, if given the opportunity and space and timing to throw, he'd tear you up, just like Aaron Rodgers can. But if that does not happen, what's the backup plan? What is the backup plan? If that's going to happen? They seem to be searching. They're searching big time. I don't like the rush of either quarterback for Cleveland being put in this moment to go out here and save a franchise. I don't think from Gabriel or Shador. Figure it out without implementing them in a situation where it doesn't go well for them. We all know how that first treatment goes at quarterback, that first stop you get, it messes with them big way. So they got to do this thing the right way. Baltimore, Lamar Jackson, I'm telling you, the marvelous is what they're calling him. I like the respect he gave Joe Flacco after the game. That's his homie there. The Jags at Cincinnati. As we all know now, Joe Burrow is out 3 months at least. So that's December. They're not going to play him if they're not in playoff contention. Mr. Browning stepped in yesterday. Threw 3 interceptions and won the game. Now, that DPI on Travis, I don't know. It did not look like a pass interference to me. There were several pass interference yesterday through a lot of games that I saw that shouldn't have been pass interference. Should have been a lot of this. Uncatchable balls. There were a lot. I saw at least 8 uncatchable balls that were deemed as pass interference. Explain yourself, referees. We'll get to you in a minute. But here Cincinnati is again. In this situation, who's to blame? They don't know how to draft. We've talked about people that don't know how to interview, don't know how to drive on the highway, don't know how to talk to people. This team does not know how to draft. They don't know what they're doing. They did not improve the offensive line. All they did was secure the bag for the receivers and the defensive guy. You got to protect the most important person on the football team, the quarterback. Tackle, 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 tack, 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 because all I want is a quarterback. Right now, this what Cincinnati should be doing. On the phone right now with the Giants. Give me Jameis. on the phone with Miami. Give me Tyreek. I'll give you a second and a fourth. You got 5 minutes. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. Go get Jameis again. Go get him. Go get him, Cincinnati. Figure it out. That offensive line is atrocious. Atrocious. Way to win that game for your boy, Mr. Browning. Giants and Dallas. I don't know what to say. I'm lost. I don't know what to say. I don't know what I saw. I don't know what I heard. But here's what I figured out. You trying to tell me that theoretically, the Dallas Cowboys, as of right now, if they're struggling in any game, all they have to do is get to the 45-yard line, and that's guaranteed 3 points. Are you telling me that the Dallas Cowboys have to get to the 45-yard line and they can still get 3 points on the board? Dallas won the Super Bowl. Dallas won the Super Bowl. That man kicked the 64-yard field goal like it was no problem. The counselor was joking, but I think he meant it. It's a shame that soccer players got to save football games. It is. It definitely is. It definitely, most definitely is looking like that. And it is a shame that is happening. But at the same time, it's fun to watch. That game had everything. Malik Neighbors killed. I still don't know what Russ was thinking on that last throw. Explain to me in your words, Russ, what did you see? In the receiver, I want you in on here too, because you turned to the left. I need to go to some of these meetings, quarterback meetings, receivers meeting, offensive line meetings, linebacker. I want to go to all of them. I'm just going to sit there. I'm not going to say a word. I'm not going to raise my hand. I'm not going to laugh. Not going to snicker. I just want to know, what are y'all talking about? What's being done? We got punished. We didn't do homework. What about y'all? Nothing. Dak Prescott has beaten the Giants 14 times in a row. Let that sink in. Dak Prescott, Dakota, has beaten the Giants, the G-Men, 14 times in a row. This may be some borderline, psychotic, evil things that transpired with the Chicago Bears and the Lions played yesterday. Shout out to my youngest boy, Tim. That's his team, Detroit. Ben Johnson used to be on the coaching staff for the Lions. This joker leaves the Lions and decides, I'm going to go to a rival. I'm going to go to Chicago and be the head coach. Who does that? Who? In that division? Detroit put up 52. 52 points. Not only that, they went for it on fourth down when they up by more than 20 points and scored a touchdown. Oh, it gets better. In one of the celebrations that Detroit Lions did, they did a celebration of one of Ben Johnson's plays. Man, if that ain't petty, what is? Man, if that ain't petty, what is? Woo! That was personal. The Patriots in Miami. See, when you think you're smart and somebody proves you wrong, we've had a few of them out there. Lincoln Riley's the world. We got another one right now in the NFL. Miami head coach. He think he knows everything, can see anything before anybody. I don't like his interviews. I think he's trying to be a different version of Bill Belichick. Check. There's only one Bill, sir. I think Tyreek Hill took the bag over winning. You got $140 million. You got the money. You're good. Well, you have another kid, or this goes south for you in this divorce, and that the accusation started to be true. I don't know now. I don't know. Let's think realistic here. Miami, Tyreek still has value right now. Tyreek, you probably got 2 or 3 years left. You got the bag, so now go win. Go somewhere where you can win. You can probably get a second and a fourth round pick for Tyreek if you get rid of him right now. I don't want that attitude in my locker room. I don't want that body language in my life. I don't want that aura in my locker room. No, not at all. The Patriots. The Patriots. Coach still got it. He running with the kick return. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. The Patriot way, is it back? If they special teams and defense do their job and they control the TOP, the time of possession, the Patriots could be an issue going down the line. San Fran and the Saints. Who that? Who that? What's that? What's going on with the Saints? Come on. Come on now. The Saints is a very hype party group fan base. I don't think this quarterback situation is what they had in mind. I don't think this is – there's some quarterbacks out there with nothing to do, sitting at home, getting in the damn way, messing up their wife, yoga, workout. San Fran is another one of those teams. It doesn't take much to have a maintainable game for your defense to do its thing. And San Fran seems to have that going. Seattle at Pittsburgh. Aaron Rodgers blaming players, pointing the finger. What the announcers say, oh, he's just a gamesmanship. That's a competitor right there. Now he's trying to show up his players. Can't do that. You're supposed to be a leader, old man. Come on, OLD. Take the blame. They can't stop the run. They can't stop the run. Pittsburgh cannot stop the run. When the last time Pittsburgh couldn't stop the run? Whole lot lately. But it's beginning to be a habit. They don't have a run game. They just want Aaron Rodgers to throw the ball. Where's Metcalf at? Where he at? Pittsburgh, I want some answers. Seattle could be that one. We don't know yet. The Rams at Tennessee. He may not win the game. But what Mr. Ward is figuring out is scary. It's scary. This man is a student of the – watch him on the sideline when the defense out there. Watch him. I want the cameraman this week. I'm going to reach out to them, who's ever covering a Tennessee game. I want a camera just on Cam Ward when the team is on defense. And you tell me what this called. You tell me what that is called. Carolina at Arizona. That was a funny, hilarious-ass game. At one point, I thought Arizona was just going to score like 50 points in this game. And then you look away and look back, Carolina got a chance to win this game. But you can't play like that the whole game and expect to have a nice output. For instance, Indy and Denver. That's one of those games where this was called twice. Uncatchable ball, but it's pass interference. All this hype, well, the Broncos defense is going to do this. They seem to have locked up the middle, and they got a pass rusher, and they got a returning MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, in Surtain. Show me where all this at. Where? Where's that? I haven't seen it yet. We look like Diddley Poo against Tennessee. They should have beat us. We showed a little bit of exhilaration yesterday. Dumb penalties, ill-advised throws. That was the correct call. Retry the field goal, give him 15 yards. Go ahead. What are we talking about this week? There's a lot of dumb plays this weekend. Dumb. Eagles, Kansas City. Everything out there in KC. Everything okay? Is everything okay in Kansas City? Y'all check on y'all people. Because Travis, Kelsey, Swift, he gave that ball away. He knocked out one of his teammates. He is not having a good 2 games. Check on him. Patrick Mahomes has been the leading rusher 3 games in a row for the Kansas City Football Chiefs. No room to panic. No room to panic at all. In the nightcap game, that was interesting. That was an interesting game. But Atlanta I know that defense was that tough. Atlanta defense, I'm liking. Minnesota, the Purple People Eaters of America, you might have to go talk to JJ. He's not doing anything wrong. I think speed and timing matter. You got to go. It's the little bitty things that matter. So number 55, left tackle for the Giants, or James Hudson, had 4 penalties on 1 possession. They pulled him out the game. He wants to get a toot on the sideline. Something's not right. This man slapped somebody in the head on the line, did another man dirty on the ground. Talking about offsides and encroachment. What is we've seen what these players have to do to prepare for the game. We've seen all that through NFL films. We've seen all of that. Does it take all of that today? It's a much safer game now. May not seem like it, but it is. Also, you had Joe Burrow and Justin Fields both get hit the same way. Only one of them was penalized. The hit on Joe Burrow was penalized. The hit on Justin Fields was way much worse. Didn't call it, and he was sliding. Come on now. Some things just not right. Just the kid with the Pittsburgh Steelers, rookie out of Iowa. He was on punt return rules, on kickoff return rules. So you touch that ball, you got to go get it. You got to go get it. Rookie mistake. Let it go, Steeler fans. Let it go. You got bigger things and issues to worry about. You got a quarterback that thinks he's right all the time. Well, it's just how things work out. It's a part of the game. It's a part of the game. Okay, fine. Whatever you say. I don't like when it does this. It stops in the middle of the recording and then wants me to figure something out. And I don't think that's right. Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. That's crazy. In the middle of it, it just tells me, hey, we need you to do this and do that. No, shouldn't be doing all that. Interrupting the flow. All right, there we go. We back. All right, there we go. And we're back. Okay, so there we go. That's what I think the Steelers need to work on. The little bitty thing. Cincinnati already told you what you need to do. Make that call. Make that call. Get Jameis in the building. Get Jameis in the building. Jameis in the building. Right there. So if you move some furniture this weekend, or maybe you do need to move. Furniture Moving Mondays. I'm telling you, it is a growing segment here on the show. And while we're thinking right now out loud, what if the NFL had ranking matchups like college football did? Like number 4, Tennessee Titans versus number 11, Detroit Lions. Would you like to see rankings in the NFL? Rankings in the NFL. Would you like to see it? All right. It's Furniture Moving Mondays. Every Monday we talk about the craziest things in the world of sports that make us want to do some furniture moving. Brought to you by St. Louis Best Moving LLC, 314-669-5971. Residential and commercial. There you go. Good folk, good people. There it is. Sometimes you got to get up there with the people, for the people, of the people, by the people. Don't forget that Fairway Automotive has a new location at 711 Baptist Church Road. That's it right there. And I'm down in fantasy football, the Friendly's Fantasy Football League, 87-150 more. I need 63 points tonight between. I got 3 players going. Will it happen? I've seen stranger things happen. Oh, man. Did you watch the Emmys last night? Why I like watching the Emmys is it's like as much TV and movies as people watch, document, whatever that you're watching on the tube or you're streaming. You want to see how the show does. So it's like we were getting a reward for ourselves. Did we have good taste in this thing, this scenario? So watching it last night, it was pretty cool. I really, really enjoyed the whole turnout of the Emmys. I tried to watch The Studio with Seth Rogen when it first came out, but I had too much going on at that time, so I never finished it. I'm going to give The Studio a shot. It's on Apple TV. The Seth Rogen one last night, several times. I don't know if you know who Jean Smart is. She was a member on the Design of Women, which was my show. Hey now. Hey, Jean Smart's something else. She has somehow resurrected her career. Like in the past 8 years, she's been booming, booming, booming. She's on this show on HBO Max called Hacks. It's a good damn show. And one of my characters off of another show that I watch, what's his name? Gosh dang it. Somebody Somewhere. Oh man, that show, Jeff Hiller, that show is something else. It's a show about communication in older people. That's the best way I can put it. Not everybody, the older you get into things, you don't know why, but you're enjoying yourself. You're not doing other things you used to do anymore. You kind of miss it, but it's no big deal. But you're meeting new people. You're being introduced to different things of a simple lifestyle, and getting involved in book groups and plays and just doing different things. That show really does a great job of that. Check that out. And my dude from Severance, the brother, Tremel Tillman. First brother went in that category. Tremel Tillman from Severance. And The Pit did pretty good too. I'm in episode 4 on The Pit. That's a good show. That's a damn good show as well too. Has old Noah Wiley on there from old ER days on there. Pretty good show. I'm like in episode 4. To all the folks out there, including my niece, LaShawn, and my sister, Tanya, that are in the nursing, healthcare, home care, first responders, hospital, hey, shout out to all of y'all. That is, ER and St. Elsewhere showed a different side of the trauma and what it's like to be in that atmosphere, working in a hospital, what to do in those 911 times and moments. But this show is different. It kind of hits you with being a person that has to go to the hospital, being a person who normally doesn't go to the hospital, being a person that's afraid of doctors and all that, versus other people that are really healthy, that are out there. Then you have doctors, you got to look at their lives, what they're going through. This show does a great job of covering it. It's The Pit. Check it out. It's on HBO Max as well. I have to go back and watch Severance again, but Severance did a great job. And also, what's that other show? The Hours. Oh my God, about the kid that did an act in school, a crime, and his parents had to figure out, but it was shot all in one continuous flex. Good. I enjoyed the image. I really did. I enjoyed the image for sure. It was well done. Well done. Now, I did not watch the fight for the simple fact boxing has a way of tricking you. Fight starts 8 o'clock, but there are other fights, preliminaries that they call. So you got to watch all of them. Then it's the main event. So now we're at 11:30, 12. I already stay up late on Saturday nights for the last game of college football. And now you want to do this for boxing? No, not today. Not today. But I did watch the highlights, in the words of my good friend D from D&D Don't Get Butthurt. Again, happy anniversary to one of my good friends, Vinny, and his lady. I just forgot her name that fast. my God. Oh, my God. But happy birthday to my dude, Slick, my dude, Jay, down in Tampa, Florida, and as well as Q, rest easy, my man, the Double Nickel Club. It's Vinny and Lily. Happy anniversary to you guys as well. We got a doubleheader of football tonight. Should be fun. 2 games of football, 4 times the excitement. Who you got? Give me Bucky Irvin to get a touchdown now. Love that name, Bucky Irvin. But really, though, we posed those questions last week on who hurt you. What are you chasing? Who are you running from? And also, I think we ought to put out there just for a little banter. Should we put rankings in the NFL, just like college does when it comes to matchups? Wouldn't that be fun? Or no, you leave that to the college stuff. You do all that. I don't know, because the way college acted over this weekend. If you did not watch the Pitt West Virginia game, it was 24-10 in the fourth quarter with 8 minutes and 40 seconds left. I turned away from the TV to concentrate on the other ones. I looked back. They said this game is going to overtime. I'm like, what happened? What? How did they come back and win that? I don't know. I got to watch that game today again, too. It's some games I want to go back and watch them again and just see what exactly happened here. So show me what happened here. They were up 24-10, talking big junk on the sideline. Kind of like the G-Men, the Giants. Anytime somebody does this to the opposing team, see, why you got to do all that? You got to finish the job. And I'm telling you this, I mean this. From what I saw of the Dallas Cowboys, they have a guy that can kick the ball with no problem, 64 yards. He said, these are his words, he said he can probably do 70, 71. When Trent Dilfer was the quarterback of the winning Super Bowl champion Baltimore Ravens, his job was easy due to what that defense could do. That's the easiest quarterback Super Bowl win victory I've ever seen in my entire life. When you have a defense like that, you can sleep easy. You can sleep easy. That defense and what Dallas has when the receivers can catch the ball, okay, and they want to run the ball without fumbling, and Dak can do his job. Dak done lost a little weight too now. Maybe them hip throws working. Look at that. Maybe that's working for him. I don't know. But I do know you're trying to tell me that on their worst day, if Dallas can't get past the 45, they're still getting 3 points regardless. It's hard to defend a team that can score on every possession. It's hard to defend and beat a team that can score on every possession. You mean to tell me Dallas can either get 7 to 3 points every time they get the ball, as long as they get to the 45? That sounds very simple, doesn't it? It sounds good. Well, I guess we would know the rumors that are coming, spreading, speculation on what's going on with the Cincinnati Bengals moving forward. Will be some quarterbacks getting a call off the couch. Next man up, Mr. Browning. Is he ready? Can they do this? Can they keep this thing steady as it go for 3 months? Or should they just go ahead and run with Mr. Browning? Whatever happened, happened. Joe, you worry about yourself, getting healthy. We got this. How do you approach this? You already got the guarantee. How do you approach this? I would talk to my offensive lineman and say, none of you are getting isotoner gloves for the holidays. None of you. You have not done your job. Speaking of not doing your job, as fans to players and coaches, they get yelled at every time something is wrong, goes wrong. We blame them, or they blame us. When do we get to do this to the referees? If you did not watch any of the WNBA games yesterday, you don't have to. Just go to a video clip and look at the calls referees made. How do referees in the WNBA get these jobs? How? The refereeing in the WNBA and the NFL this past weekend was atrocious. I give the NFL referees a hard D+. WNBA refs, you get an F. Effing failed. Do better. Damn to pay them more. How about we get better officiate, huh? How about we get better officiate? How about we take care of the game the right way? Instead of you want 4 more WNBA teams. Make it make sense. You don't even have enough room on the bench for the injured players. Look at the Fever. Wasn't enough room on the. They had to sit up there with the people. Do better, people. Do better. I want you all to have a great day. The Cardinals are back home. Go Cards. We're playing Cincinnati. Sometimes it's a fun series, but at the exact same time, it's going to be hot out there. It's going to be hot out there. It's going to be what they say, a scorcher. So if you're going to the game this evening, do it the right way. Do it the right way if you're going to the game this evening. But the Cardinals are not that far out of the wild card, and that is wild to me. How? I don't understand that at all. How we, as bad as we've been playing, if we go on a streak, I want to get excited. Yeah, I do. I don't know if you know what it's like to be a part of a baseball town that's in the postseason. It's different. It is different. It is, oh my goodness. When you're in a baseball winning town and you're going to the postseason, the weather, the air, the people, the atmosphere, the birds, the food, the music, everything just changes. And I missed that here. But if we somehow make this miracle run, this would be incredible. I've seen stranger things in baseball. Remember 1997, the Cleveland Indians were down 15-2 in the third inning and came back and won the game. Mike Hargrove was my dude. Oh, Mike Hargrove was my dude. All right, kids, boys and girls, and children of all ages alike out there, enjoy the rest of your Make It Happen Monday. And to the rest of you, we'll talk to you on Wednesday. Until then, kids, we're out of here. See you later, TikTok. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. All right, you kids here on the StreamYard. We'll see you guys Wednesday, same time, same bat channel. We will be in Central West End tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 11. Grace in the area at Outpost Coffee and Bricks at 4630 Lindell from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. If you're in the area, stop by, say hello. Coffee and conversation with your boy, Dre Montez. All right, folks, StreamYard us. We're going to get out of here, and I will see you next time. Thank you for tuning in to CertaPro Painters Presents out of Oklahoma City. Montez at midday. You guys have a good one. Peace, and we'll see you Wednesday.